Hey, welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of my favorite pocket knives, and these are from Kizer. And they also feature the PEI, or polyethermide, which some people might know as Ultem. But I am super impressed at the way that Kizer has pulled off these two specific knives, and what we're looking at today is the Militaw in front as well as the Towser K in the back. And so let me just first highlight these knives and how much I like this Ultem, because you've really got the opportunity to see where they put weight relief through the liners, and with that Ultem there, it really gives you an opportunity to see through the knife, which is kind of cool. But beyond that, they're fantastic knives. They're stupid good action, and I'm really happy with them. And I was actually able to score both of these for less than 50 bucks. Now, the Towser K in the back is discontinued, and so I got it on a discontinued sale right at the $50 mark, which most of the knives you're going to see on this channel are going to be $50 or less. I'm really a bargain hunter, and I'm looking for these $70 knives, $80 knives that I can actually get, under 50 bucks. That's the exciting part for me. So for example, last year in Black Friday, I was introduced to the Kizer Sheepdog, and this is an $80 knife today, but I had an opportunity to get it for 41 bucks back in November last year, so I did. Now, it also came in gray, and I didn't care for that, so I dyed it this nice tropical teal. And by the way, let me put a plug in for Kizer for a second. I made a video kind of dogging the shape that one of their this one's a Banish came in, and how dingy the white felt, and how it looked. And actually, I took it apart and dyed it green, and in the process I found there was a gouge in the liner that was near the pivot. So I actually took a picture, sent it back, and Kizer sent me this new one here that's not dingy and let me keep the old one. So I dyed the old scales because I got a good deal on it. And again, when I was taking it apart to dye it, that's when I saw there was a problem. And this one, what do you know, is a much smoother, much better action. So just kudos to Kizer. But back to black and yellow here. A couple of the things that I really like about these, they're both liner locks. And I know a lot of people love button locks and slide locks, but these are still tremendously fun to fidget with, and really, really smooth action. They're both going to feature a 154 cm blade steel, including that Sheepdog I showed a moment ago, which is fantastic. This one's in a satin finish, really smooth, about a 3 1/4 inch blade, 3 1/3 inch blade, somewhere in that ballpark. And this one has, again, they both do, which is crazy, stupid good action, really smooth. And it's super lightweight. That's the other thing about this one in particular. It weighs 3.74 ounces, which for an over 3 inch blade knife, which is a full size knife, jimping up top, by the way, to be that light is really good. You can even thumb flick it. That's how good that action is on this guy. I also like the way they can set without the blade actually touching. Now this Towser K, you have a really good set of jimping down here on the bottom, which allows for a choke up. Really, really nice for precision work. I mean, it is a cleaver, but don't be surprised at how well this pokes. And so this is an Azo design in the back. This is a Jonathan Styles design in the front. All T8 hardware on the pivot and liners, or scales rather. I'm looking forward to seeing what other scales they put out for this, and if I ever want to swap them out. But honestly, it's going to be hard to beat this cool kind of Ultem see-through look, which I really like. So let's talk a little bit about the rest of the black and yellow here today. So, given it's July, Pirates always remind me of black and yellow, and Bobby Bonilla at the beginning of this month got his $1.19 million, which he'll get for another 10 years through 2035. Great job, Bobby. That's good mailbox money. That's mailbox money is when all you got to do is go to the mailbox to collect the check. And so you can tell it's a dated joke. And also I brought in C3PO, and the guy who built C3PO, let's not forget that. All right. That's the guy that built C3PO. And if it wasn't for C3PO, the rebellion would not have won. So Anyway, and then I just drug out some black and yellow trinkets. But thanks for listening to me today. If you get an opportunity to pick up a Kizer, I highly recommend it. If you have any issues with it, contact their support. They will take care of you as they did with me in this Banish. And I want you to have a super day. That's about it. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Bye.